you ready to be entertained? Let's go.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Welcome back, y'all. We're getting into Outlander. This is season 1, episode 14. Disclaimer. I'm going through it, y'all. It is allergy season. The bugs are about to bug. What does that mean, Andres? That's when they arrive into town and they take over. The trees are blossoming. The leaves are leaving. So I have been going through it, sneezing nonstop. I actually feel it, just a tickle, right? Like right here, just a tickle. So if you see me pause this motherfucker, or if, for the full reaction over here on the Patreon, if you see me sneeze and I completely forget to edit that sneeze out, I'm sorry, okay? I cannot do anything right today. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm sure you guys have gone through allergies or have allergies or sinus problems, so you understand how it gets once the season starts a-changing, we all suffer. I literally hate the leaves. If I could go, I mean, we need the trees, so I can't just like light them all on fire at this current point. But once we get past like the beginning of spring, I'm like all for the trees and the bumblebees being, you know, I don't know why I keep talking like that. The bumblebees being. Anyways, let me get on to why you clicked this, and that is because we are here with another Outlander episode. So am I correct at doing episode 14? Yes, I am. The last time we were all together, gather around the table, but the last time we were all together, our lovely baby daddy number 18, because we have so many, he got captured by the redcoats. About to say the red flags. He was captured by the redcoats, I believe, and most likely we're gonna somehow get back to Jack Randall. He's gonna be behind something. Jack Randall's at this point probably like, I have the best luck. I literally stay in a castle and the two people I want to be caught are constantly caught and brought back to me. It's like nonstop. So I'm excited to get into this episode. I'm also excited to see if we're gonna get messy Claire or helpful Claire that somebody commented on the Patreon. Hello, Patreon family. How are you? And when this gets onto YouTube, don't feel like I'm being all about the Patreon family only. Hello, YouTube family. I missed you. Mwah. But yeah, so we're excited to get into see, like once I said, messy Carol, helpful, what's her name? Carol, her name is Claire. Claire, right? Who's Carol? Oh, I'm thinking about The Walking Dead. We're gonna have either messy Claire, helpful Claire, or we're gonna have just Claire. And just Claire is like the narrator. You know, she's like, oh, now I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Like that's just Claire. So we're gonna see which one. I'm sure we're gonna get messy Claire because Jamie's captured and she wants Jamie's dick back. So let's get into this episode. Meanwhile, her regular husband is somewhere yonder, back in 1800s, living his best life, driving around the hills of Scotland. Anyways, let's get into this episode, y'all. Without further ado, let's jump into Outlander and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone to sky.
You need to start milking the goat straight away.
Yes, ma'am.
And then ask Granny McNabb for some honey. She'll pay me what it's for.
What do you intend to do?
I intend to get my husband back.
Well, you can't go alone.
You can't go anywhere in your condition. You're missing your leg.
Fetch Duncan and have him gather the tenants, the ones with proper weapons. Right away.
You engage with the British Army to rescue Jamie. Then Lalabrook could face retribution from the Crown.
I'll try my hand at a rough map of where we were set upon.
Just gave birth. You can't leave. You may be armed with a map and a fair knowledge of the area, but that's worthless for tracking soldiers.
I knew full well if I had any hope of finding Jamie, I'd need help. If not divine intervention.
Claire. Yeah.
Regular Claire's here, guys. Remember I asked you a question, are we gonna have messy Claire or helpful Claire or Claire, the narrator. Right now we have Claire, the narrator. I wonder if we're gonna welcome in Claire, the warrior. And we also have Claire, the medic. There we go. Who would be underneath Helpful Claire, actually.
Yeah! Yeah!
Go ahead, Zena. Oh, we love Jenny. Something's over there.
Very close.
2 women coming to help.
Go on, shoot! Get off!
They ate their eyes.
Power brings us to birth. Your providence guides our lives, and by your command we return to dust. Amen.
Found more tracks. East. Just as Ian said, they have a cart. It's heavy. It should be easy enough to follow.
Hopefully, because there's a rather large red-headed Scot weighing it down.
Side note, as we listen to this beautiful music and watch Jenny and Claire do their big one, you ever realize, I kind of want to, no, I don't want to Google it because I actually don't want to think about it. But if you die in the water, I know about the water. 1, I'm a cancer, so I know I love water. 2, I work with the lifeguards. So when I was younger, much younger, and there was a car crash. There was a helicopter crash that happened at one of the beaches that I was at, and we had to all fly, drive over there. I'm making up this story. There was a helicopter crash on Long Island that hit one of our private beaches. I was at one beach and I had to travel to that beach, which is only about like a 10-minute drive. And all of us had to come and help close that beach down while the people came and stuff like that. But there was a body that was never found. The one body that was found that was in the water, there was 2 bodies. But they were missing their eyeballs, and they were saying like the fish ate the eyeballs. I was like, it wasn't in my head, they weren't in there that long, but the fish literally went and ate the eyeballs. And here, the crow, which was actually quite vivid, very graphic, was eating they're missing the eyeballs. I wonder what's up with the eyeballs that people, like the animals eat the eyeballs first. Ew. You know what I mean? Isn't that gross? I don't know. Did you guys like that story? I know you did. I know you did.
I'm bursting.
I'm bursting. I love her. Oh, that means I have to go to the bathroom, I think.
I had no idea it flowed like that.
All right, the bairn sucking starts the milk. Then all the child need to do is swallow. We're still a few hours ahead of us at the least.
Oh, God, she's doing the
To
other
get to
one.
Fort William before we do, I'm afraid Jack Randall might finally finish what he started.
Bargaining with Lord Thomas. He's the commander of the British Army in this area and Randall's superior. He holds Randall in absolute contempt.
Sounds more like a prayer than a plan.
Ew, girl.
Still warm.
Come on, Claire. You worked in the military before.
Where's Jamie? Can't see him anywhere.
Do you suppose they've killed him?
No.
Why would they? He's not daft enough to pick a fight with 10 armed soldiers. Where's he going? I don't know. But there's one way to find out for sure.
They're gonna get him?
Are you all right, madam? I almost trampled you.
What have you done with the other prisoner?
I'll not let a harlot talk to me that way. Untie me straight away.
A harlot, am I now?
We are not harlots or thieves. We just want to know where the Highlander is. You don't have to make this more difficult. A simple answer and we'll be on our way. I don't think you grasp the situation you're in. I won't be able to stop her once she sets her mind to something.
The Highlander!
Enough!
It's the only tongue the English understand.
I beseech you, just tell us what you know and this will end.
Just a courier. Oh, Lord God, please hold him. Just...
Wait! He's a courier. Maybe one of the dispatchers will say something about Jamie.
If you break that seal...
Broken!
It says they were taking him to the sheriff's court in Bewley when he escaped.
His dispatch is calling on the garrison at Fort William to find Jamie. And if they never read it...
Then they won't know he's escaped. He won't go back to Lallybroch. That's the first place they look.
Deeper into the Highlands. The garrison won't dare stray that far from supplies and reinforcements. Too chancy. What's she doing?
I'm going to stop the burning and bandage his foot.
Claire, he's gonna tell everybody.
How long do you think it'd be before they turn up in Lallybroch if we left him alive to blab?
So I found out which Claire this is. Not so smart Claire. Claire hard-headed Claire. Claire, I'm not thinking Claire. Mixed with helpful Claire, because she's trying to bandage his foot. So she's trying to save somebody who clearly, not only will he run back to the Redcoats and tell them that these two women from Lallybroch beat him up, burned his foot, opened the seal, are looking for Jamie. She wants to risk all of that because she wants to be helpful, not so intelligent Claire. Let's go, girl. Irritate me. She's so annoying.
I ken you're my brother's wife, but I won't be judged by you, Claire.
Pardon? Because I don't want to see the man murdered?
No, because it bothers you, and there's no room for sentiment like that here.
Hey, we love him! Claire, do you want to go bandage his neck, girl? You guys know, I told you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna keep pressing pause. I know it's annoying. But you know I'm not really a fan of Claire. I'm trying my hardest. I'm gonna try to not judge her. Well, that's a lie. But I'm gonna try my hardest not to give such rude commentary because I know it bothers people. But she's not my favorite. I think she's gorgeous. But she's not my favorite. Like, she's like one of my least favorite characters. Did I say that? Oops. Don't come for me unless I said for you.
Liked your tracks better. I followed till I heard the screams. Make camp. I'll go find you some supper.
Ooh, where did he come from? Like, what did Claire think she was gonna come to do? Come talk to them? We love Jenny.
Love forces a person to choose. You do things you never imagined you could do before.
I wasn't judging you. I just know that if Murta hadn't turned up when he did, I would have done it myself.
Oh, girl, you a liar. He would have fought you about putting a bandage on his foot.
When the bottom log burns to ash, the next one will take its place. When I was young, my uncle taught me how to survive outdoors. We had to take whatever the land offered. I picked up a few useful tips. Where did you learn to track like that?
Jamie and Ian taught me when we were young. They knew if they refused, I'd either scalp their lugs or bedevil their suppers.
The devil their suppers?
Added a bit of seasoning. So, Ian sent you, I expect.
Aye. Thought you could use the help, but from what I've seen so far, you two are natural outlaws.
Well, Jenny is.
This belongs to Ian. He has another one. Put it in the top of your stocking, hold it with your garter. Never take it off, even when you sleep.
It was clear that with Murta's arrival, Jenny had to go back to Lallybroch and her infant daughter. Jenny, I need you to do something when you get home. Plant potatoes.
Potatoes? They're not grown in the Highlands.
They will be. There will be a famine, a bad one, in 2 years. Any land or property you have that's not productive, sell it now for gold. A war is coming. Slaughter. Men will be hunted throughout the Highlands.
Jamie said you might tell me things. He said if you did, I was to do as you ask.
Those are the important things to do for now.
Ooh, history is going like this.
I can leave knowing you're gonna do whatever it takes to bring my brother back.
That she will do. She left her husband for her other husband. Bye, Jenny. As Jenny leaves, we all have to give her a standing ovation for being one of the baddest warriors of this show. She just had a baby, went over there, tracked whatever she needed to track. She burned some Redcoat's leg. She almost threw herself in front of a horse to get trampled. She actually threw herself in front of the horse, stopped the horse, okay? She got all of this going, and then she released all that milk in her tatas, okay? And you just had a baby, so you know you're in pain. And then you're riding a horse, and riding a horse is not comfortable. I think I said this in other reactions. I rode horses before, and they are not, like, I do not find it, like, exciting to ever, like, get on top of a horse. Every time they bounce, and then your leg, no. So her going through all of that and being able to do this, and now she's gonna travel back to Lallybroch by herself. She is a warrior. So, I bow down to you. Jenny. I love her. She's my favorite.
Are we headed north?
Aye.
Is there a place he might go?
There's no telling.
Exactly. Are we supposed to find him?
We're not. The lad's gonna find us.
What do you mean?
You need to establish a reputation around these parts as a healer. We need to attract attention.
Smart.
And stopped at every croft, village, and hamlet we came to. Round up anyone suffering from illness or injury, and bring them to me for treatment. Physicians, being few and far between in these parts, were always guaranteed to draw attention. Murta had his own way of attracting attention. These lines are contradictory. See how this one curves? It's crossed by a broken line, which means you're staying put.
She learned that from
No, strangers.
the lady.
One of them is a very tall, strapping red-haired man.
No. The man I've seen of late is my husband.
Perhaps you saw him passing through here.
If I had seen him, lassie, wouldn't he be sitting here talking to you?
A very long and happy life to look forward to.
Really?
To tell fortunes during the dance.
So I'm to blame because you're not a success. Is there no other way for us to get the word out?
Well, it's gonna travel by air.
Not yet, anyway. This isn't going to work.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
Right. Poor guy.
Or perhaps you could sing a song to jazz up the dance a bit. He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. A blowin' reveille. He's the boogie-woogie bugle boy of Company B. What?
It's a bonny tune, but you need a Scottish song.
Me?
That's just you up a bit, eh?
I look ridiculous.
Aye, you do.
It looks nice, actually.
Clothes that absolutely reek. This is going to help us find Jamie House.
So it's an arc lady dressed as a laddie singing this bawdy song. That should spread the word. Bear ye one another's burdens and so fulfill them.
Stop quoting the Bible, it doesn't suit you.
I have to say, like, I literally have like this love-dislike, because I don't hate her, but a love-dislike for Claire. I do not hate Claire at all. I think she's so similar to this. The only character I think of right away when Claire's on the scene is Sookie from True Blood, where she could like get under my skin, but I still like her. Is that weird? Like all Claire's doing in this episode thus far is complaining. Like Monty Cheese or whatever his name is. He's literally coming up with all his ideas. He's trying and she's just how's this gonna happen? I'm not doing it. But you know, let's just keep it on. Come on, Claire.
Oh fuck. Peace to all you lads and lasses that go out this way. When they see a pinto rise, they raise a glass and throw about the wantoning. His name is Muckle as the strap the bogey wogey. A root, a toot, a roody-a-doot, a roody-a-doot.
Go ahead, Claire.
It was a banger. He sought the prize between left the bus.
Who are they? They're gonna try to rob them?
Come through these parts.
It's our 6th village. How long do we plan on doing this for?
As long as it takes.
Trust you, Murta, but
And airing your doubts is just your way of showing that, then that'll be all on the subject.
Fine. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you. Go ahead, Claire. Oh, they're copying that?
That flat-footed lummock has no feeling for the tune. See about securing a spot for you once this claw topper is finished.
And now I give you the Sasana!
Are you to precoggy when you the lads and lasses toying heads and
It's no laughing matter.
A song is a song is a song. No one can claim the word.
What? Copyright!
It's a very special song.
That's precisely why we chose to use it. The Highlanders seem to delight in ribald language.
And we added a proper dancer.
A respectable English lady travelling through the Scottish countryside, posing as an itinerant performer. You do this for either politics or love.
Since when the gypsies have hearts?
Spoken by a man who has no soul.
Enough. I'm searching for my husband.
Oh, Lord.
And I have to sing that song. Once I have found him, I promise you, I will never set foot on stage again. Give me your word that you won't perform that song again.
Well, once you give him all this gold, how do you know he's gonna keep his word? He don't know you, and he don't owe you shit. And you don't know him. And once he separates from you, he could continue on keeping on. Also, why does she tell everybody her business? Claire is, like, the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, you don't want it to get out to the redcoats or anything like, you don't want, like, the British to find out any little thing. And word travels fast. Clearly, that's why they're doing what they're doing. So, I don't know. Claire, you know, I don't know.
You have my word.
And also, how are they gonna know when you find your husband? They're just gonna, is there a certain amount of days or so? Like, I don't, like, what?
You might as well have dropped that money in a ditch. His word is worth hee-haw.
I have to believe that a man who looks you in the eye and gives you his word will keep it.
You'll be singing it. They'll be singing it. Jamie won't know which song to come to. Go home to Lollybrook. I'll track the gypsies.
He is my husband. You can't understand how that feels. I outrank you, do I not? And I'll continue singing that song until I find him.
It's not her money, so she's like, I wonder how long it's been. Where's Jamie?
Can't sleep.
Of course not.
Good. I'm a fool for trailing after you. At least I ken that much. You're stubborn. You will not listen to anyone but your own self. You insisted you'd carry on singing this song.
You blaming me for our situation?
I am.
Nothing about this search has been fine because you've never lost someone that you've loved.
How do you know?
You ken it all now, do you, lass?
You don't even know him.
I lost someone. My face had less weather on it then. She was a sonsy lassie, but she had another suitor.
Oh.
I thought to prove myself worthy of her, I alone killed a wounded boy using just a dagger. The Mackenzie was so impressed by the deed, he gave me the tusks. I made them into bracelets and gave them to the lass as a wedding gift.
That sounds like Jenny. Didn't she have those bracelets? Wait, Jenny's mom? Wait, what's going on?
You think you're the only one that loves Jamie? He's a son to me.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you talk too much shit, girl. Like, I understand she's upset, but she just talks shit. So do I.
What are we going to do now? Where do we go?
Till we can otherwise. Go back to the beginning and start again.
Wow.
You'll have a long and happy life. Mr. Ward. I didn't expect to see you again.
I broke my word. We've been performing your song. I'm doing quite well at it.
Well, I trust you haven't come all this way looking for absolution.
Is everything all right here, lass?
I'm here in the name of love. We were performing your Achnasheen. A messenger left word. The message was for the lass playing your role. Clearly it was meant for you. I don't just give information away, even to those with the soul of a gypsy.
I'll give you nothing.
You're to go to Glenrowan Cross with all due haste.
This is Jamie.
He kens the place. So do I.
Thank you. From one gypsy to another.
Jamie!
Sorry to disappoint you, lass.
Oh, it wasn't Jamie.
I ken what you were hoping for. I couldn't send for you by name. Risk my location being found by those unsympathetic to the cause.
I was wondering where they all went.
Smuggling now, are we? For Prince Charles' nascent rebellion?
You can stop your searching. I've news of Jamie. He's alive.
We know. There's a lot of
He
seasons.
was taken at Achnasheen. Drawn by your song. Met 6 redcoats face to face round the turn of the path. One recognized him. He's in Wentworth prison. Stood trial 3 days ago, condemned to hang. No murder. I need to have a word with the lady alone.
It'll be fine.
Oh wait, I know where they went. He was kicked out.
I understand that you're grieving, but it's hard to accept that Jamie's gone. I know that. You have to let him go.
Must be something we can do.
There is. Come back with me.
I need protection. I need my husband.
I can protect you as your husband.
You know your nephew lies rotting in prison under a death warrant, and you make a play for his wife. What about Galus, star-crossed lover, carrying your forbidden child? Here you are looking for another woman, her friend.
We won't talk about Galus today. This is about you. How long do you think it'll be before Captain Jack Randall comes knocking at your door at Lallybroch?
He is not a good guy. He's not a good guy. I'm kind of getting angry, which I'm trying not to get angry because, like, I'm angry about everything. I'm, like, angry about everything. But this guy is not a good guy. He is... What's interesting is there's moments where I'm like, Claire really... It's not that Claire cares about whatever she cares about. That's what I sometimes think. Sometimes. But this guy is all about just women, his agenda. It's like he doesn't even really care about anybody. Not his brother, not his nephew, not his wife, not his mistress. Now he's trying to get back with Claire. Well, he never was with Claire, but he did say before that he thought Claire was hot or something like that. But now he's trying to get with Claire. Meanwhile, the nephew is... He hasn't even tried to get the nephew back. Like, this guy is not a good guy. So right now, I made the cross of, like, damn. They were still singing the song. Jamie came to talk to them. He got caught that way. I'm angry. I'm angry. So it's hard to put into words.
You'll be back in his hands the minute it takes his fancy. And there's nothing that those poor farmers can do about it.
Poor farmers. We're going to be the backbone of your Jacobite army.
You're being clever, not wise. The only way to keep you and Lallybroch safe is to come under my protection.
He's horrible.
To control the Fraser lands. That's what you've wanted all along. That's why you kept Jamie away for years. Telling him his sister bore Randall's child. You were hoping for an opportunity to bring them under the Mackenzie banner before the rightful laird could return.
Now, what would Jamie want you to do?
Wouldn't want me sleeping with his uncle.
Hey, listen to me. He loved you, yes, I know that. What?
You dare speak about him as if he were already dead!
Now you think what you want of me. Know how he felt about Randall. If marrying me was the only way to keep you out of that bastard's hands, he would tell you to do it.
Why do I feel like she's gonna stab him with that knife?
How many men are there with you? How many?
10. There's no way on earth that so few men can force their way into Wentworth prison.
What's the matter? Are you scared you're not as good as him?
I'll not be baited by you, Claire. You're blinded by love.
Do you give up your dream of a Stuart king on the throne without trying? I won't give up on Jamie without trying.
You'll be dead before you get there.
And I'll marry you. If there's a chance that I can save him, then I have to try. But if I fail, or if he's already dead, I will marry you.
She's saying what she has to say so he can help.
I'll not force any of my men to go to their death, but I'll not stand in the way of any that choose to go.
There's no chance.
Bloody cowards.
I understand your hesitation, but I know if the situation were reversed, Jamie would come for every single one of you.
I'll go. Jamie's always looked after me, protected me, and I ken if it was me about to meet the hangman's noose, he'd come for me. Whatever you call for, Mistress Clare, my life is yours to command.
You have more courage than all the rest of them put together.
Okay, Oswald. Can't I let the wee scunner go alone and have all the fun, can I, eh?
See, when this goes wrong, I'm killing you first for getting us involved. Even before the redcoats stretch your scrawny neck.
That was the easy part.
Oh. Well. Okay. So this was a very good episode. I just don't want you guys to think that when I got quiet and I wasn't commenting, and I probably did one of these faces, that face is me having nothing nice to say, so I'm trying not to say it at all. And it was really just because there was a lot of things going on that I was really upset about. but I was trying to hold everything in. Because I also understand, as much as like I always ask people, because I guess insecurities, but I also don't want to be one of those reactors where it's like kind of off-putting to like watch, where I'm just kind of like bashing people straight to hell. So, and I've done that before. So I tried to, and then when people critique me, that's one of the things that people always say, like I don't have patience, that I kind of like go off, and I understand the vast majority don't really mind, but I'm just trying to dial back a little bit. So Claire is a really good character. One thing I know and two things are certain, if somebody loved me as much as Claire loves Jamie, I'd be a happy camper. I actually probably wouldn't be wearing this black shirt. I'd probably wear like a bright yellow. I'd probably be, I'd be glowing, honey. Right now, I'm in like darkness with a black shirt, with a little bit of leather on top. I'm giving you nothing but like, I'm alone. So I understand that Claire like really loves Jamie, but like I feel like when people try to help her out, am I yelling? I feel like when people try to help her out, whatever it is about, she will always find some other reason to argue about what that person is saying. Whether it be Jenny trying to do her big one with the red coat guy by burning his back. You know what I thought she was gonna do? If you wanna see how dark I am, I thought she was gonna light that on fire, that metal thing, warm it up, pull down his pants, and like put it on his butt. And then when I thought she said what she said, I then thought she was gonna shove that thing up his butt. I'm telling you, something about the butt. I thought that's what, because I've seen TV shows and look, I'm not like a creepy crawler from Creepyville, but I've seen TV shows and like movies where that was like the final end, like you're done. You know what I mean? So I thought that was like what she was gonna threaten him to do. But she was just like being really nice by putting on his foot. It's like, here, you won't be able to walk. But like she had to kill him, and then like Claire was still arguing, oh no, I have to bandage his foot up. Jenny's like, he's going to tell the Redcoats, they're gonna kill my whole town, my village. They're gonna kill us when they find us. They're gonna kill Jamie. They're gonna still search for Jamie. He can't live. And she's like, you don't know that. And then after Mr. M came and stabbed him in the back of the throat, then she was like, oh, I was gonna do that anyways. I was gonna kill him anyways. Girl, no you weren't. You were gonna argue that point down, but he was already dead. So, you could say whatever you want to say now. Then, like the guy, Mr. M, I can't pronounce his name, Mardu, he's one of my favorite characters as well. He came with the plan. He knows, like Jamie knows the song, and actually the plan did work. It's just that the gypsies came and effed shit up. But he came with the plan. It was a very good plan. And she argued, first, she wasn't even gonna be singing. It was the other thing where she came and healed. She complained about that. Then he said about the singing. She was gonna complain about that. How long are we doing this for? Like, as long as we could do it, girl. Like, the whole mission is to find Jamie. I know this is very strenuous. That's not the word. Strenuous, that is the word. I know that, strenuous. I know this hard out here, and we're all searching for Jamie, and we're all stressed out. We're eating rabbits and ducks with no salt. I'm back with the seasoning. With no salt or pepper, okay? Or Goya. Somebody said, what's Goya? I think it was on Patreon too. Goya is a really good seasoning. If you don't know what Goya is, go out to your local store and get some Goya. I promise you, you'll be happy. I'm actually kind of shocked that people don't know what Goya is. That's very shocking to me. Regardless, I guess not everybody, I'm not over the Goya thing. I thought everybody uses Goya. But anyways, what do you use if you don't use Goya? Get back to this show, Andre, sorry. But, only salt. Anyways, let's say only salt and black pepper. So anyways, yeah, so I was going back and forth with Claire, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, I really can't believe it. And then once I was like back on Claire's side was when Dougal. And then the Dougal thing happened, and I'm like, yo, Dougal, are you serious? Like, you're a horrible person. Claire's just annoying. You know what I mean? And argumentative. Exactly what Mr. M said. She's stubborn and she doesn't listen to anybody. That's her to the T. But Dougal is like the person who's cold and heartless, and he doesn't care. He's anything that will benefit him. And if anybody gets with him, it's like you're just there for the side, because he goes and clearly he's a cheater. And then he's all for himself. He's a very bad character. He's a bad character. Sometimes I'm like, is he a bad character with a good cause? Like is his cause good? I don't really understand the Jacobite theory, where I'm assuming the Jacobites are just, the Jacobite army just wants to put back a Scottish king to oversee Scotland? Is that what it is? Or is it oversee everything? It didn't work out, but just saying. Regardless. And then another thing that was bothering me was, I was like, Claire, don't tell she's telling history, what's gonna happen. And I'm all about like, girl, you just were about to be lit on fire for being a witch, okay? Calm down, girl. And then you're fucking up history. I know that that's like not a thing that anybody would think about if that would have happened to you, but you can't like, so Dougal and Claire were a lot for me in this episode. It was just a lot. It was a lot. And then at the end of the day, we didn't even get back Jamie, which is fine. I actually like the fact that by the end of this, because I also was thinking about while we were watching this episode, I was like, okay, great, we're gonna get Jamie at the end of this. But I'm happy that we didn't. So that was a shocker. So, good job, writers. Good job, author. Good job, actors. And good job, Jamie, for being wherever else you were in this particular episode. He needed it off. He's like, I can't take much more of Claire. The standout characters was clearly Jenny. Even Jenny's husband is amazing. The man he lost his wooden leg somewhere in the forest. Right now, it's growing fungi. It's growing leaves. Okay, and he's hopping around here, and then he had a broken arm, and he still was like, listen, Claire, you can't go out there by yourself. I will go out there and protect you. Go ahead. That was not Scottish, but it was good, right? I was trying. Amazing. Jenny's coming. She just had a child, and then the cool thing with the guns in the back and the front. This is the Wild West. Jenny would be doing her big one. So I love Jenny. Jenny is forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever and ever? Forever young. I wanna be forever young. I told you guys, I have ADD and it's acting up today. But yeah, Jenny was, back to Jenny. Jenny was amazing. She was a standout character. Mr. M was a standout character. Jenny's husband was a standout character. Annoying characters of this episode was Claire, but I really do like her. So like all is forgiven by the end of the episode, always. Always, I'll say always. And also annoying character Dougal. And then I actually really thought the other standout character was that guy that I don't even know his name. What's his name, Willie? I might have made that up. But the guy at the end who's like, I will go with you, Claire. My body, my life is yours. And Claire's like, yes! You know, and then all the rest of them caved. And then at the end, we saw that big ass castle prison thing, which I'm sure Captain Randall's in. I told you, Captain Randall doesn't have to do anything in this show. His enemies come right to him. He's like, I'm just gonna sit here, give it a couple of days. They're gonna get caught again. So anyways, this is a very good episode. I would give it a 9 or an 8, something like that. I can't wait for us to continue. How many more episodes are there of this season? I feel like I'm just like watching another show, like another episode. We have 2 more episodes to go of this season. And then comment down below. Let's see how many people comment down below to keep going on. If you want to see this show in season 2, after we wrap up these two episodes, comment down below, keep going season 2. I'll be waiting. Thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time, I'm off this.